I just got freaked out. There was some random ass people standing on the road, so they looked like statues. Anyway, I made it to Charlotte. I got here, I think like around 1:30. I've been chilling at the NASCAR Hall of Fame for about the last 2 or 3 hours. Just watching videos. I watched the Future Family Dungeon. I watched the Offset video since he's been released. I also watched that Cardi B interview. It was insane. I swear to God, Shorty is fly as shit for one, and for two, she ghetto as hell. That was a very entertaining interview. Probably one of the best interviews that I've seen in a while. Anyway, I'm gonna drop this Jadakiss track for sure on Friday. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It'll definitely be out Friday. Um, then we're gonna follow it up with the Young Thug track on Saturday. It's gonna be no slacking. We're not staying complacent at all. Those two tracks are definitely coming out Friday and Saturday, and then we're gonna work on something else and try to get something else out to you either Monday or Tuesday. I'm gonna try to drop anywhere between five, five and seven, 5 and 8 songs before the end of the year. But for sure, I have these two songs out at the end of the week, and we'll look to drop two more next week. Um, right now, I'm thinking that I'm gonna continue my career solo, depending on how things go. Whether I have to do it through the internet, through open mics here in Charlotte, or through traveling to Atlanta doing open mics, I'm deciding to go solo. I was planning on working with a group from Charlotte named Team Spent. I was also planning on working with a group from Florida named Crush Crew. Well, both of these crews, they um, they decided to go their own path in the last 4 or 5 months, while I was working on my own path, and all the success that I created myself, I think it'd be detrimental to my career and to me, my me personally, just to invite them to something that I've been working so hard on building. So I decided to let them go down their own path. Not saying that I won't do features or won't help them out as much as possible, but we're just gonna have to let them go down their own path for now. And I know a lot of artists have been waiting for me to drop tracks. Everybody has been wondering where I've been. Everybody has been wondering what I've been doing. But I've been working hard. I've still been working hard. But at the same time, I became complacent. I haven't been dropping music as constantly as I should have. Um, to the 4 or 5 artists who I see genuinely keep responding to every blog that I've posted, wanting to know what I'm doing. Um, Trust me, the opportunity that I'm about to present is going to be way better than any opportunity you got before. Now, there's no other artist in the city of Charlotte that is doing it like me. Um, it's maybe one, two, maybe, um, that are like a centimeter away from when I first started. But I jumped light years ahead of everybody in the city, and I think I think I think I can genuinely help these guys as well as they can help myself get to a higher plateau if we work together. Just right now, I'm so focused on getting these individual single tracks out to you guys so you guys can hear what I'm doing. I promise you, this Jadakiss track that I'm dropping is literally going to be one of the best tracks that I have put out to date. Um, but as far as me going in with a group, I cannot see that happening. Um, I've been working way too hard myself, um, trying to build a name for myself, trying to get everybody to wake up and realize that I'm one of the best rappers that North Carolina has ever seen. Um, Other than Cole and Petey Pablo, just because I'm showing them respect, but in my own right, I think I could be mentioned in that group. Um, Now, as far as working with other groups, I can't see how 4 or 5 months of me slaving on the internet, of me walking and shaking hands like I'm the president, having conversations with people, just to try to get them to hear my music. I don't see how the few shows that the the two groups that I mentioned earlier, the few shows that they've been doing, I can't see how that's an even playing field, especially when I asked both groups for on stage performances and features, and I was denied multiple times. I was also shied away for another artist by the name of the truth of QC, who I have no idea who that is. He's like a Slim Jesus of the city, but we're not going to get into that because we're not even going to mention the word battle unless they're putting up money. Um, I don't want to sound arrogant nor cocky, but I'm willing to battle anybody in the city, um, including that white boy. But we're not going to mention that now. We're just staying focused on the task ahead. Jadakiss is next, followed by Young Thug, and we're gonna we're gonna change the game with these next few songs. Um, so far, every song that I posted on the internet, I think the truffle butter was my biggest response. Um, but this Jadakiss track, I'm bringing everything I have, everything I have. Um, we're gonna we're gonna go we're gonna go over the checkmate instrumental. If I haven't said that name yet, that's where we're dropping now. It's the Jadakiss checkmate. We're going old school with it, and we're gonna see how he responds to it. If he even responds, because I know my bloggers can get it out to him. But as far as I'm concerned right now, a solo career is my best bet. I have no intentions at all of working with any group. Um, and we're about to turn the city up, bro. Like I'm tired of standing around being complacent. I'm tired of acting like I'm not the person who I am, and I'm tired of people trying to take advantage of me. You cannot not give me an opportunity. Talk about me like I'm not a part of everything you've been building. Like I'm not a part of the fan base that you have built personally, and then write me on Facebook or call my phone and tell me that the second I do drop my mixtape, if it does certain numbers, then you'll give me an on-stage performance again. When you're giving some random ass kids performances in my city that I have never even heard of before, um, it's irritating. I'm to the limit with it. I'm guaranteeing anybody in the city of Charlotte, if they want to battle me, we can put it on the internet. Um, Speaking of battles, um, hey Arsenal, um, I don't watch the URL anymore because it's not worth my time. But I've heard that my name was mentioned. Now, I'm not the type of person to chase a loss. So, with that being said, if there's anything that you want to set up personally between your camp and mine, I'm more than willing to do that. I'm more than ready to do that. And that's a battle you will not win. Next, I'm knocking off Jadakiss. Then I'm shouting out Young Thug. And if you want to battle, we can set that up. Tell your people to holler at mine. We can go New Year's Eve. We can battle for the crown. Brick City, I already seen you throw up a few bricks. As far as I'm concerned right now, I'm still undefeated. All right? So before you jump on URL talking cash shit with just as many writers as Kevin Hart has, make sure you say my name correctly, that I'm the king of Charlotte. All right? We're petitioning right now for Cam Newton to change that jersey number to number 2. All right? So just make sure that if you mention my name, you mention it correctly. Like I said, December 31st, We can set it up so that way your 5 writers can write something and you can memorize it by December 31st and we have no problem. All right. With that being said, check out the Breakfast Club interview, and I hope you guys have a good night. Any questions, any concerns, you know where to find me.